This is not a bash Russell Westbrook video. His performance speaks for itself. His attitude speaks for itself.
What are some of the things you can point at for the reasons why you didn't come out on top?
Not sure. Not one particular reason.
This is about a team that has a certain need and they don't have a lot of money to try to fill that role. In this case, we're talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. They need shooting. They could also use some help with their locker room, probably insert some happiness, some good press. I'm gonna make my case that the Los Angeles Lakers need to reach out to the Greensboro Swarm and get Liangelo, because just so you know, Liangelo will be going back to the Swarm. They have his rights. I did hit him up. He confirmed he will be there for now. Yes, you heard me correctly. Even though he was waived off the Charlotte Hornets, the Greensboro Swarm still have his rights for one more season. I believe that Jello will start this year. And if not start, play 20 plus minutes off the bench. Let's hope so. I think he's proved enough. But like I was saying, LA should acquire his rights, get him on the team, give him a 10-day contract, see what he can do. Reason number one, it won't cost them a lot. The Lakers got all kind of bad contracts. They're financially messed up, and Liangelo doesn't have a high price tag. Plus, he's already rich. He's not coming in there trying to get a lot of money. He's basically playing for the love of the game and because he has a drive to compete at the highest level. Number two reason is it'll be good for the locker room. Jello's already dealt with drama, scandal, bad press. You know, his life experience prepares him to be in a locker room in a place where the bright lights are on you. He knows how to be around guys with strong personalities. He was raised by LeVar. Also, even when we seen his teammates not always pass to him, we seen Jello always clapping on the bench. We seen Jello always coming in, working hard no matter what. Despite the environment, he stays professional and he does his job. Third reason is the media. They have had bad press all the way around. Well, not LeBron. He's the face of the league. They're always going to put LeBron in a good light. But Stephen A. Smith just came out and said the Lakers could be done before Thanksgiving. Charles Barkley just said that this team has stolen Russell Westbrook's joy.
Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
It's time for the Lakers to move him. They have taken all his joy out of life in basketball.
They're awful. The Lakers are just awful.
I mean, it's really kind of embarrassing to the legacy of this organization. And finally, the fourth reason, which is the most important reason, is it's good for winning. The Lakers need shooting, and Liangelo Ball can score. Liangelo Ball can shoot. Recently, people have forgotten that Liangelo Ball can do these things because he hasn't been able to heat up when only playing 5 minutes at a time, or even 5 minutes in an entire game. He hasn't been able to heat up when his team misses easy early passes to him when he's open. He hasn't been able to heat up because his team is treating him like he's not a scorer, and that's the role that he plays on a team. But do not forget that in high expectation situations, this guy knows how to deliver. In his first NBA debut game, they passed to him and he played more than 5 minutes. He delivered. And so what he proved at that time was that under the bright lights, if you give him the chance, a realistic chance to show what he has to offer, he can produce. Then again, in his NBA G League debut, they gave him 24 minutes of playing time and he scored 22. Now, I know you guys are tired of hearing that and it's like beating a dead horse, but what happened after these things is nothing was built upon. They seen a sprout come out of the ground and they didn't water it. They didn't put sun on it. They stuck it under the shade. They never built upon what he has. So that's why I'm saying the Lakers can actually take and see like, okay, we know there's something here. We've seen this guy in high pressure situations on 2 occasions in his debut. They gave him more than 15 minutes. They passed him the ball and he was shooting lights out. He was scoring. So instead of doing what the Swarm Hornets did, after those things happen, less minutes, less of an opportunity, which doesn't put faith in you and it doesn't help develop you. And honestly, in our interview that me and LeVar had, he actually talked about the Hornets organization and their capacity to develop players. He was basically saying they're not as good at it as other teams. Talking about Ayo Dosunmu compared to a James Bouknight.
You have to be able to recognize talent. You have to be able to recognize talent. If you can't do that, come on, look. I look at Chicago and I look at the boy, the point guard over there, Ayo. He's second round. But you pick over in Charlotte, you pick a boy in 7th, 10th, 11th pick, whatever, book night, and you don't use him like that. Got him all in the G League because you don't know how to develop these players. That's why you get these good players and they go in and out. It just is what it is. Certain franchises, they make these guys do good by putting them in there, doing some things and understanding what's going on.
After his 2 great performances, we never seen the team say, now, okay, you'll be a starter. We never seen the team draw up more plays or everyone consistently pass to him after seeing what he could do. Everything actually decreased. His minutes, his production, his touches, everything. That's where the Lakers come in. Where the Swarm or the Hornets organization refuse to build on and let Liangelo flourish, they can come in now and say, okay, we believe in you and we're gonna give you a real shot. I don't see another team wanting Russell Westbrook. You don't need to showcase him anymore. Put Beverly and Jello in that backcourt and watch the fireworks. Beverly, though he has history with Lonzo, would love to play with Jello. Why do I say that? Because Jello is always running back on defense. He's always running back on offense. He's tough. He's a hard worker. Patrick Beverly is not going to need to tell him to do anything other than, advice, but he ain't going to have to tell him to work hard. LeBron and AD, go to work. When the double team comes, swing it to Liangelo. Bring him off the bench. Give him 20 minutes. I bet he makes more shots than Russ. Don't let him get comfortable and feel like the team actually wants him. He'll be a starter after 5 games of 20 minutes off the bench. LeBron and Pat Bev can handle the ball up the court, All Jello has to do is knock down his shots and continue to work hard on defense. You get better at defense by playing better players, getting crossed, getting dunked on, and just staying with it. Patrick Beverly can even help Jello a little bit on defense. And I think the LA trainers can also help Jello better than the Charlotte Hornets trainers. But more than anything, we've seen him deliver in high pressure situations when given more than 15 minutes and when his teammates pass to him. Let's be honest, there are very few players who could thrive in conditions that Jello has played in this last year. No matter how good he played and how bad a teammate played, he was still not giving more opportunity. Money was the excuse, and then people said he must have been trash in practice. I know for a fact that is not true. The Lakers should call the Swarm and get Liangelo on their squad. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Ball facts again. Peace.